Right, good morning. I currently have the previous vlog uploading. All of this, well, there's some forecast rain for this evening. I'm looking at it now going, I wish, but I need rain. Not to mention the fact that I left the water pump on when we went out the other day and lost a lot of water before a dry summer, like honestly. All I can hope for now is a lot of rain because I feel really stink about it, to be honest. Right, so I've been for a run. Dingus did not come for a run because he does not like early mornings. He's that kind of boy, aren't you? Yes. Naughty, naughty boy. What have you found to roll in? You've still managed to find some sheep shit though. So, you know. You're going to need a bath. That's going on the agenda. Right, today I am not going to be gardening. I say that those are famous last words. Last night I got out and pulled out more weeds from the area I showed you yesterday. And I feel like that's under control. But I pulled it out because I was afraid of the rain coming early. And if the rain came early, I really didn't want everything going to seed and then just shooting back up again and being some sort of nightmare. I've still got to sort out the leeks. And I really do need to plant some spring onions. But otherwise, touch wood, everything's under control. And it looks like it's under control before Christmas. Not that it really matters, but, you know, there's people coming. Last Christmas it was more of a mess because we had early Christmas. Right, today we're opening number 17. I'd like to be not green. Oh, wind might be coming back. I see green. Right, okay, this is quite a bright green. I could pair this with the pink. I really do need to work out, this is a green tree frog. And as I say green tree frog, I realise the frogs that have been so noisy are now making no noise whatsoever. The chickens, however, different story. Moved the white silkies in with the everybody else yesterday. There are so many chickens running around now, it's not funny. But the roosters are battling for control. Okay, as far as a bright green goes, it's fine. I may I'll link it with, I think I'm going to pair it with the bright pink. Okay. I am going to have to lay these out and have a look at them. At the moment, I'm not even sure I've put them all in the same place. Hence the problem with travelling in and around. However, today, the plan is not to do anything. Well, I'll get to that. Anyway, it's time to check the Hobbii Yarn Advent Bag 3. Now, this is the worst year I've ever had for completing tasks in the Hobbii Yarn Advent. Yes. The first year, the box arrived so long after Christmas, it was a joke. And then I think I made 2 of the projects. And then the second year I did it, I bought it on sale halfway through the year. And then the third year I did it, last year I started making the projects as we went. And other than a butt versus sock needle debacle, it went quite well finishing everything, even though I didn't like all of the products. Oh, something feels soft. Let's see what we've got in here. We have got the Hobbii notebook. I have used a few of these. Yes, I have a few of these now. I think you basically get one in every Yarn Advent box. It's not a bad notebook. Okay, we've got a measuring tape. To be fair, I am always losing the measuring tape. This one it's a reasonable quality. It's a nice case, even though it's red. We know how I feel about red. Okay, right, okay. What we've got is some Millennial Pink in extra fine merino. I think we may have had this last year, but in a blue colour. And from memory, I really liked it. So we're going to put that down there. And what else is in this box? A couple of stitch markers. We had the Rudolph ones last year. My niece took one of them, because she said we could have one each. I mean, she's not wrong. Okay. You know how I'm always wrong at guessing what the Advent is? What requires 2 balls of yarn? Alright, so the knitters had a shawl and the crocheters had a hat. This would be enough for a hat if I was knitting. I'm going to go with this is some sort of crochet scarf or shawl. And now let's check. Because we know that I'm always wrong. I mean, what should be a stuffed elephant, you know? Honestly. Okay, right. Crochet, third Sunday. Oh my god. I may have accidentally guessed correctly. It's a kerchief. It's a mini shawl. It's knit from the, well, it's crochet from the bottom up with an arch picot border as a finishing touch. And it's pretty. Am I going to be able to do it? That's what worries me. Did we get a scissors this year? I think we did. I may have already lost a scissors. Okay, right. Let's open this pattern. Where do I want to open it to? Let's save it to my files. There goes my frogs. Save it there to my files. Alright, is this looking like it's something I can actually do? We have a starting chain 4, a double crochet and a chain 1, and a starting chain 7, a treble, and 3 chains. Okay. So it's basically a shell stitch. Yeah, I mean, people don't watch this channel to tune in and watch my brain think. There's picots and there's shell stitches, and the shell stitches are 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet. I feel like I've done a shell stitch before. No. I feel like I've learned about the shell stitch before when I was in my crochet classes in the early days. Right, so this is a good box. Well, a good bag. So we've got 2 balls of the merino yarn, and it is nice yarn. It's a thin yarn. I think I made the hat with 3mm needles from last year because I didn't want to make whatever the task was. And my sister claimed it straight away for Christmas, so that's a good move. Will I make this shortly? I don't know, but I should. Anyway, I'll tell you why I don't know if I'm going to make this shortly. This is my Christmas list. This is my shopping list. I won this in Secret Santa last year. This is more ways I can cook potatoes. And here's the one that scares the living shit out of me. These are my Christmas knits. I showed it yesterday, but the list has got longer. Okay, so I need to finish the green cardigan. That I should make a priority today because it's quite boring. And I did refind the pattern. But it's a baby cardigan, so it shouldn't be too hard. But if I can finish it so that I've just got sleeves to go after this morning, that would make me happy. I need to finish the water bombs. That won't take long. I basically just need to make one more and down in the ends. Oh, the swallows are flying past. Making boots and mittens shouldn't be too hard, but I do need to find my Palliser Ridge brown yarn to do boots' face and legs. And I need to order a Santa sleigh to go with it. It's been sitting in my cart to order and I just haven't done it. I might have to do that first thing. I need to crochet a realistic bee because my oldest niece, her art portfolio this year had a lot of bees in it. And last year her Christmas gift was crochet stuff because she wanted to learn how to crochet. So I thought I'd make her a bee. I need to finish the bear that I started in July. I want to make a lovey for the baby because otherwise the baby's just getting a whole lot of clothing items. There's the Hobbii beanie that I need to give a go, but that's not urgent for Christmas. That's just because it's Tunisian crochet and I should give that a go. The tea towel, and now I can fill in here that this is a shawl. Holding a pen is literally one of the most difficult things with my wrist at the moment, but that's okay. I haven't started Santa. I haven't finished my wreath. And I want to make a black loaf cat. What do I want to work on today? Well, my partner's taken my car, leaving me with his Nissan Leaf. And that gives me range anxiety, so I'm not going to go anywhere. I would like to say, let's see how much of my Christmas list I can knock off the list today. But realistically, let's look at let's see just how much I can get done. And whether or not I stick to this. I still also, it's not even on there. I still need to finish the socks. But it's the downhill slide for the socks. It's a much longer list. The list is going to keep growing. Anyway, I'm going to go and make a coffee and get started on some of this before everybody else wakes up. Yesterday I did some yoga. It turns out I have no flexibility left. Today I went for a run, and I'm glad that I did, because other than a slight niggle in my lower hip, which tells me my osteopath is right, I should go back to him and just not mention that I've been running. He is right. I do need to be careful of my body, because they'll ruin it more than I already have. But the run was good, and I think a lot of my Christmas gifts, the last of them, will arrive today. Also, groceries arriving today, and I've got someone coming over for dinner. Well, they're already here. They're probably going to be here for a couple of days. We'll see how we go. Yes, and it might rain. Hopefully it rains. I'd like it to rain so badly. Right, I'm going to make a coffee, and I might even have an orange, and we'll go from there. All right, let's see what I can finish, or at least what I can work on today. And will I remember to document it all is the other point. Good times, good times.